Time here at home, Republican lawmakers are inching closer to suing the President of the United States. The House voting to let Speaker John Boehner file a lawsuit against the President over the Affordable Care Act. So now what? All rise. You got Judge Napolitano in the House. Judge, where does this go from here?
Well, the House will file a complaint, and the President's lawyers will not answer it. They will file a motion before the judge to whom the complaint has been assigned, asking him or her to dismiss the complaint, and that motion will be granted, because the courts do not want to get in the business of telling the president how to do his job. Now, you may say, well, what about Nixon and Watergate? What about the president with the NLRB just a month or so ago? The court will order the president to surrender tapes if he doesn't comply with a lawfully issued subpoena, as it did with President Nixon. And the court will even invalidate nominations unlawfully made, as it did with President Obama with the NLRB, who he claimed didn't require a senatorial confirmation. But the court will take the position that in a dispute between the two political branches, the Congress, actually half the Congress, just the House and the president, no judge is going to tell the president how to do his job. We may disagree with the way he does the job, but he's the president. And besides, I think the court will say, there is a constitutional remedy for you, and that's called impeachment. That's called removal from office.
Which is something at least the Republican leadership is swearing off.
Correct. The Republican leadership believes that it will suffer politically if it files articles of impeachment.
In other words, it helps Democrats raise money.
Correct.
Because it
Correct. But on this, I agree with both sides. I agree with the Republicans that the president is not doing his job. He's either incompetent or lawless, and there's a long litany of what he's doing inappropriately and even unlawfully. Immigration is just the tip of the iceberg. But I agree with the president that this lawsuit is a political stunt. I would say to Republicans in the House, many of whom are friends of mine, would you spend your own money on legal fees where you knew it was a losing cause? And they'd say no. And why are you spending taxpayer dollars on it? It's going to be dismissed.
Can you add things to something like this, Judge, if we talk is that after Labor Day the president is considering, and it's just out there, limiting deportation, stopping millions of deportations, that Republicans are counting on him constantly doing this and upping the ante, thereby providing more ammunition for them to do.
I'll give you an example. A guy named Anwar al-Awlaki, an American, had his father file a lawsuit asking a judge to prevent the president from killing this American in Yemen, and the judge threw out the case. And a month later, a drone killed the son. The courts simply will not tell the President of the United States how to do his job. They will take the position it's a political issue. If the Congress...
But the courts know when you're overstepping your bounds, right?
Yes, but they are reluctant to tell him how to exercise his discretion, because that would be injecting the court into this political dispute, and they don't want to do that.
Got you.
Can we bet a nice dinner that this case is dismissed?
Well, I didn't think it should have been raised in the first place.
All right. We're on the same side. All the best.
You're still paying. Judge Napolitano, and because he doesn't eat, I eat his food.
Oh, it's going to be an all-vegetable dinner.
Oh, my God.